Hello and welcome back. I hope you're all doing very well. You're all really happy and enjoying life. We're going to make one of the dishes that very close and dear to my heart. We called it in Arabic siniyat batatas, which means potatoes casserole. You can make it with chicken, you can make it with beef. My favorite version is chicken. I don't know. There is some kind of a harmony that happens between the chickens and the potatoes and the tomato sauce and just everything else in this casserole that makes it heavenly. Okay, it's something that it's a crowd pleaser as well. It's very easy and fast to make. Let's look at the ingredients. I'm using chicken thighs just because I feel like they're the most flavorful part after chicken wings, of course. But you want to use bigger chunks here, so chicken thighs work better, but you can use chicken drumsticks as well. I'm going to use some paprika, ginger, and a little bit of ras alhanout, which is just a mixture of spices. You can use whatever mixture that you have, 5 spices, 7 spices, chicken spices. I basically use whatever I have available on that day. And ginger just works with chicken. It just adds a nice flavor and gets rid of any kind of smell or anything that maybe the chicken has. Okay, here I have some harissa paste, which is like made out of uh, red chilies, I think, and some tomato paste and yogurt, in addition to, of course, garlic, salt, and pepper. If you don't have harissa paste, you can double the amount of the tomato paste. It's fine, but the harissa paste also adds a really nice flavor. So if you can get your hands on harissa paste tube, do it. It it's a game changer for a lot of recipes. Okay, using my teeny tiny small uh, grater, I'm going to grate my garlic. I add all of the spices and the harissa, the tomato paste, the yogurt, salt, pepper. And then I'm going to massage the chicken. You want to do that with bigger pieces of chicken just to make sure that the whole thing goes in the chicken. Here also, okay, this is another secret, not really, but this is another addition that is really good. This is calamansi. If you don't have that, it's a cross between a lime and an orange, or a lime and a clementine, or a lime and a anything citrusy. So, but it's just a little bit of, it does have a little bit of sweetness in it. So if you don't have that or you can't get it, you can use lime juice and maybe a tad bit of sugar, or lime juice and orange juice together. Okay, you massage everything now, you cover it and put it in the fridge. You want to do this ahead of time because it just makes a huge difference. Okay, now we're talking potatoes. Potatoes, when you cut them, you want to cut them thicker than usual because you don't want them to just be mushy in the oven later. I also have some green peppers and onions. I prefer to use red onions or shallots if you have. Some garlic. This time we're not going to mush it or mince it. We're just going to slice it. So now, the base for this is going to be, or now we're going to work onto the base of the potatoes. So I'm adding salt and pepper to the onions and green peppers. So many peppers. Okay, now we are talking spices. I'm adding just ground coriander, and ground cumin. That's it. You don't want to add anything more because the chicken is already flavorful. It's going to just flavor the whole dish. So massage the onions and the green peppers, or the capsicum if you're using it, or the bell peppers, however you call them. I prefer to use the thinner kind of peppers like poblanos or the Turkish style peppers. Then after this, you're going to add the potatoes to this mixture. Prepare your plate already, or like oven dish that you're going to, or casserole, and you're going to add the sliced garlic, and then spread everything on the oven casserole or the oven tray that you're going to use, whatever you want to use, and then you're going to sprinkle a little bit of salt here, like a little bit. Bring your chicken, and as I said, you need to do it ahead of time, because the more you marinate the chicken, or the longer you marinate the chicken, the more flavorful it gets. So if you can do it at least 2 hours before, an overnight marinade is even better. Okay, now passata, tomato puree, or canned tomato, chopped tomatoes, whatever you have available. The finer, I would say, the better. Add a little bit of salt, pepper, and ghee. The ghee makes a huge difference here. If you don't have it, you can add butter. But I prefer the flavor of ghee. It's just really good. Okay, now I'm going to cover this one with baking sheet or baking, yeah, and then aluminum foil as well, and push it into the oven for 20 to 30 minutes before you uncover it, and take and put it again into the oven for another 20 to 30 minutes, 180 degrees. I usually just like do 200 degrees like the last 10 minutes, just to have like a really nice color on the chicken, but 180 all the way. It should go for around 40 to 45 minutes, the whole process. The reason that we covered it is that we just needed the whole tray to bubble and boil, and the chicken to just get into the doneness a little bit before we uncover it to get the color. Okay, and here you have it, صينية بطاطس casserole, um, potatoes casserole with chicken or beef if you like, but trust me, if you try the beef one, you're going to come back to the chicken one. I really like this dish. It's just like one of my comfort foods, and I hope that you guys try it. And if you do, and if you like it, and if you like this video, do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. And thank you so much for watching, and see you guys next time.